Well, Godly Play is a worship program that really nurtures a personal relationship with God in children as early as age 4. We come in a very mindful way because we take our shoes off. We get our hearts ready and our minds ready to go inside and hear God's stories and be still and quiet and practice listening to God and talking to God. It's a time set apart on Sunday, just like we're taught in the story of creation. On the seventh day, we rest and reflect on all the other days. We light the Christ candle, which is very powerful, that when we light the Christ candle, we know that that Jesus is the light of the world, and we look at the light, and as we say our prayers and we change the light, we know that God goes with us when we leave our special place. The kids are engaged. You can see it's really heartwarming to see even the squirmiest kids, when the story begins, they become engaged, and the story sets really help provide everything they need to experience this story. I just want the church family to know that Godly Play is a very powerful time in the lives of these kids, that it's worshipful and they're learning every single Sunday on their Christian journey of faith, that it's even different than the rotation model Sunday school that they'll go upstairs and do the next hour, that's very active and interactive, that it's a time where they can take off their shoes, come in a room that's their holy place, and be with God. So I think it's like the most special time of the week. We start in August with the story of creation in the Old Testament, and we follow the church calendar all through the year. So we tell the stories, the Old Testament stories, all through the fall, and at Christmas time when the baby's born, then we talk about the New Testament stories, and we learn the stories of Jesus. I can tell you that after they've been there 4th through 3rd grade, they know most of all the Bible stories. They know all of the special days in the church. They know the church calendar, and they will know that God loves them. They will know that God, through His stories, never left them, that He will always be with them, and that He's always working for the good. I can actually tell you that their faith is growing in this program. State Street was so generous. They stocked our room, so we can tell a story, a different story every Sunday of the year. I mean, they come down off the shelf like one time a year, so the kids need to be here for that Sunday. Oh my gosh, there's no other place I'd rather be on Sunday morning than in that room with those children, because I do see, I see their faith grow. I see how they're engaged in God's special stories. It's transforming to see the kids as they are able to sit and be quiet and talk to God. It's changing lives. It's changing their lives and all the people around them, because when we leave Godly Play, we talk about how our faith is contagious, and so we go out and spread it to the world. Thank you, State Street United Methodist Church, for your generosity for the ministry of Godly Play. We're changing lives and changing the world, one heart at a time.